Duncan Bull. I'm 17 years old, and I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis when I was 2 years old.
I'm Danielle Title. I'm 15 years old, and I was diagnosed with enthesitis arthritis when I was 14 years old.
Even though I have arthritis, I love playing lots of sports. I play hockey at a very high level, and my arthritis doesn't really get in the way of that if I take my medicine. So I'm still very active even though I have arthritis.
I just got arthritis about a year ago, and so it's very easy to see the changes in my life. Whenever I tell someone I have arthritis, they're kind of in shock, like they would have never known, and I like to keep it that way. I like to act like it doesn't even matter and I can do anything another person or teenager would do.
My name is Lindsay, I'm 20 years old, and I was diagnosed with juvenile rheumatoid arthritis when I was 2.5 years old. It's been a constant struggle in my life, but I think it's something that, you face every day with a smile and you just bear through it. And it's made me who I am, and I like who I am, so I don't mind it.
I feel the biggest impact that arthritis has had on my life is my physical well-being. I have all these issues already to do with my knees and the arthritis that I have in my knees, and it worries me. I love playing sports, and it worries me that I might not be able to do that when I get older, or even when I have kids, not be able to play with my son or daughter like my dad had a chance to do with me.
The biggest impact since I was diagnosed just is knowing what I can and can't do. Like shopping is one of my favorite things to do, and walking through those long malls just hurts so much, and going to an amusement park, going on a walk with your friends, just little things that would have never hurt me before now do. And since I've only had it for a year, I'm still just getting accustomed to them, and it's all new for me, but I'm sure that I can deal and get used to it.
Not everyone's arthritis is the same. Physically, my arthritis was pretty bad. I had a lot of problems, had to go to the doctors a lot and take all those medications, just trying to control it. So, there was a lot of bad days where it really hurt and I couldn't do anything. And there was a period where, I was stuck on a couch for 3 months.
Many people think that arthritis is something only old people get. Children and teens get a kind of arthritis called juvenile idiopathic arthritis, or JIA.
What causes arthritis?
Well, we actually don't fully know, Duncan. This is an intense area of research. We're going to find out in the future that there are some genetic influences in that. Not that it's like mom, like dad, and so son will get, but somewhere in the family tree carried on the genes that you carry, not these kind of genes, but the genes within your actual tissues, probably predispose you or make you more likely to get arthritis. And it may be in relationship to some infection that is not yet identified that your body is trying to fight, where in fact instead of responding appropriately to a viral illness or an infection, the immune system turns against itself and inflames the joints. Your doctor will look for signs of arthritis or inflammation in your joints by looking for swelling, fluid in your joints that are warm to touch, pain or tenderness in your joints, and difficulty moving your joints. If these symptoms are ongoing and not treated, it can lead to damage of your joints.
And I find with my friends, they joke around with me and they call me old man because they think arthritis is only for old people when they don't really understand or know. So that sort of impacts me. I sort of brush it off and prove to them that I'm not an old man and I am just the same as them.
I wanted to go to sleepover camp, and since I had just been diagnosed with arthritis, I just kept thinking, well, what if I can't do it? What if I can't walk to the mess hall? And I just said, you know what, I have to do it. If I didn't have arthritis, I would do it, so I'm going to do it. And I went to camp, and every time I go to the infirmary, all my friends would be like, why are you here? And I'd have to tell them and make them understand, and they don't get it at first, but after they're like, okay, not a big deal. In the end, camp wasn't a big deal for me, and I was able to do everything else that my friends could.
I sort of felt at a disadvantage in a way, but I made sure that, if I tried hard and did all my exercises and took my medicine, that I'd be able to be the same as my friend that didn't have arthritis. And it's just a good goal to have in just sort of comparing yourself to another person. Even though you're different, you know that if you try your best, you can be the same as the other person.